Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our It Works opportunity webinar. It's the first one of 2014, so massive welcome to everybody that's on. So just to let you know what we're going to do in the next 45 minutes, I'm going to give an introduction. I'm Louise, and then I'm going to give a bit of a background on the It Works success team, which is our team here in the UK, and just expand it out to Europe as well. And then I'm going to introduce you to Megan, who's our presidential ambassador upline. And then I'm going to get her to talk about the It Works Ultimate Body Applicator and also go through the loyal customer perks and how you can join the It Works party. And then I've got a few more slides at the end, which I'm going to go through to talk a bit about why our team and a bit more about the opportunity and answer some questions that some people have asked before in the past as well. And then this is your time where you can ask your questions. So as this is a live webinar, what you'll notice on the right hand side of your screen is that there's a tab there where you can ask questions. So if you've got any questions as we go through the webinar, please feel free to pop the question in there. And at the end, we'll make sure that we cover off all of the questions that you've got. So let's get cracking. So this is me, I'm Louise Harris, and I started this team here in the UK about 5 months ago now. It was in July. And I was sat online on Facebook one day, and I remember that I'd been previously looking for some greens, and I noticed It Works name come up in the background. And that was just kind of it. I just had seen the name before. And then one day I was looking in our community group on Facebook and I saw this post appear about do I want to tighten, tone, and firm? And I thought, crikey, yeah, of course I do. I've had 2 kids. I've got a belly that just won't go. Absolutely, I'd love to get rid of my kind of flab. And I started chatting to a lady called Lindsay, who's a personal trainer out in Canada. And me being me, I was sat there thinking, yeah, right, this ain't going to work. What's the con? What's the catch? And probably what lots of people do when they see this opportunity of bellies flying around the internet. And I must have been chatting to her for a good hour or so. And I was busy that day. I had to nip out. And then a few days later, we were talking. And we must have been online for nearly 3 hours having a chat on and off. And I went from deciding that I wanted to use the product to deciding that I was probably going to be a loyal customer to asking her how I could join the team all in the space of 2 or 3 hours. So it's really exciting. It's really new here in the UK. I think the first distribution in the UK was a couple of years ago, but it's gradually starting to get bigger and bigger. And it's just a massive opportunity. I started in the summer holidays and I promised myself that I would have all of the holidays off to spend time with my boys because time is just too precious. And when you've got little kids, I'm sure those of you that have understand that you want to spend as much time with them as possible, but at the same time, you still want to earn a living. And I was running a training company, and I still am. But I was traveling up and down the country like a mad woman. I was traveling abroad. I'd be in Reading several times a week, in Hertfordshire, London, Scotland, you name it, I'd be traveling. And I just decided enough was enough with the amount of traveling that I was doing and that I wanted to kind of be at home more, really. So that was my reason why I joined It Works, and I'd never look back. It's just such an amazing opportunity. The people that I'm meeting along the way, it's just absolutely fantastic. And it allows me to give other people opportunities within my training company too, because I used to hang on to it. And now I've allowed other people to come in and have associate trainers doing some of the work that I would do. So it's great. We have such an amazing team. There's a great spirit. And as we go through this webinar, you'll see what It Works is all about and how you can get involved as well. So what you'll see here as well is the background. We have all sorts of people in our team. We have stay-at-home mums. We have salon owners. We have hypnotherapists, coaches, trainers, personal trainers, Zumba instructors, alternative therapists, massage therapists, hairdressers, beachwear companies, dress shops, parents, mums, dads, men, women, you name it. We have a real mixture of people. Anybody can do this business. Anybody that has had us. Everyone seems to think that you have to have a sales background to be in this business, and you really don't. There's people that have joined our team and we give them so much support and encouragement, and there's so much information from our uplines teams as well that really you kind of set up for success. So there you go. It's a little bit of background on us and background on our team, and I'll come back shortly, well, at the end of the webinar and share a little bit more. But just to let you know, these were my results. So this was me going to the gym with my kids on a Sunday morning, ready to go swimming and feeling absolutely hideous because I just could not shift that belly after my second child. After my first, I got down to a size 8 really quickly, but after my second, I just couldn't get rid of it. And this result over here was after 4 wraps. And 4.5, 5 months later, my tummy still looks the same. Albeit I was a bit porky after Christmas, so I have done another wrap this week, and now I'm back to square one again, so that's good. So yeah, so it's incredible. You can see the results for yourself. I had some of my friends even say to me, "Oh my God, Louise, did you Photoshop your pictures?" Which I thought was quite funny, and no, I didn't. And until they saw me, they were like, "Wow, your pictures were real." I'm like, "Yeah." So there you go. These are my pictures, and we'll share some others as the webinar goes on. So just to give you a little bit of information about It Works. It Works actually started in 2001, and it's now a debt-free company expanding all over the world. Nationally acclaimed, so it's one of the fastest growing companies in the US, which is absolutely fantastic. And we've got exclusive products. So we were the first naturally based body contouring line to be out on the market, and you won't really find anything like it in the world today. And we've also been featured in Hollywood. So that's just a little bit of information about It Works, and we're going to go on shortly to talk about the product and the opportunity of either becoming a loyal customer or joining our team as well. So somebody will have invited you to this webinar. It'll be one of these people. I may have missed a few because we've had so many people join in the last few days. So one of these people probably have invited you onto the webinar or to watch it back if you're watching it on replay. And all I'd say is when you've finished watching this webinar, go back to that person and let them know what you thought. And if you've got any questions and you want me and Megan to come on a 3-way chat, or a Facebook chat, then just let us know. We'll be happy to have a chat with you. So I want to introduce you to Megan. Megan is our Presidential Diamond Upline, and she's an absolute inspiration to our team. She often comes on our weekly training calls, and she's just absolutely fantastic. And she will talk about her journey at Works. But she's on the call, and she gives up so much time for our team. It's just absolutely amazing. So Megan, are you there?
I'm here. Hello, guys. Happy Sunday afternoon. I'm actually just sitting here. I live in Alberta, Canada, and I'm sitting here with my wrap on today, too, because I'm getting prepped to go meet Louise in Florida in like just over a week, which is so exciting. So, as she mentioned, I am a Presidential Diamond leader with It Works. I've been with It Works for about 3 years now. And I got into this just because I really love the product. I had great results with the wrap. I was looking to, I was actually living quite a healthy lifestyle at the time. I was going to the gym and I was eating quite well, but I just had hit this plateau that I needed to get over. And I had a girlfriend who is actually the only ambassador diamond outside of the US now who was selling this and, said, you need to try this. You really need to pay attention to this. And I did, and I got into selling it just, without too much thought into it. I had a job at the time that I loved. I didn't get in to quit my job and make this my career by any means. I just got into this because my mom wanted it and my best friend wanted it, and more than anything, I wanted it. But after a certain amount of time, you really couldn't deny that everyone else seemed to want it too. And I had more friends that were basically banging down my door saying, I need to get my hands on this. And that was kind of my sign I needed to look at this a little bit more seriously. So about a year after I had started with It Works was when I really started to get to the point where I couldn't ignore that I had something incredible on my hands. And I did start to work really hard, and within a couple months I was able to quit my full-time job. So I had a really great full-time job. I was the marketing manager of a large company at the time, and I took the leap of faith to jump in and do this full-time. So for the past 2 years now, this is all I do. Is I wrap people, I make them happy, I hang out on webinars with you guys, and I travel around the world doing the same thing. So one of the exciting things I think we're probably going to touch on a few times is we're actually planning a tour around the UK right now. So I'll get to come out and hopefully meet and wrap some of you guys in person, which is lots of fun. So the presentation we're going to go through today is the presentation that you are going to see if you were to attend any It Works wrap party or spa night or pamper party. If this was to happen in your living room, you would see the exact same thing in Canada, in the US, or wherever you may live. So I'm just going to take you through this, and we're going to pretend like we're going through a wrap party. This is actually perfect because I already have my wrap on. So maybe this will inspire you to go throw one on a bit later too. But it's easy. Our main product that we talk a lot about is the Crazy Wrap thing. There's nothing like it on the market. It's really, really simple. It comes folded up in a package. It's almost like a piece of tissue paper with a lotion on it is the best way I can describe it. You're going to take it out and unfold it, and you're going to slap it on any area of your body. You just need that little bit of extra love and attention. So as you can see from the pictures, you can do stomach, you can do love handles, you can cut it in half and get it on either of your arms, which is really great when you're doing any kind of party dresses. You can do back fat is a very popular one. Anywhere that you'd like to apply it. You can even cut it in half and do your chin and neck area if you like to see some tightening there. Now the only place you cannot put the body applicator is on your face. We have a separate one for your face that is amazing for lifting. It's basically like a facelift in a cloth in 45 minutes, which is incredible. The reason why you don't want to put the full body one on your face is you don't want to lose any of those plumping fat cells in your cheeks. That is not going to make you look young and gorgeous. So you want to make sure you use the proper one for that, but anywhere else in your body is free game. I've seen people wrap ankles to knees to anything. And you're going to start to see results in as little as 45 minutes. So you're not going to have to wait months to see this. It's pretty instant gratification. Now, although you're going to start to see those results in 45 minutes, they're going to continue for the next 72 hours. So once you take it off, you might start to see a little bit of result. You may not right in that 45 minutes. It depends how well it's absorbed. Some people's skin just takes a little more rubbing in. But it's going to continue to get better every day for the next 3 days, which is really cool. One of the most important things that you need to do if you do a wrap, there's really not a lot you can do to mess this up, but you need to take a photo, a before and after photo, a front one and a side one if you were going to do your belly. And you need to drink lots of water is the key to make it work. You want to help flush all this through your system and help the wrap work the most efficiently. So we'll flip to the next page here. Louise. Oh, there we are. So this is what it does. This is a before and after picture. After just one wrap, you can see the skin tightening, the toning, skin texture results are just incredible. If you have cellulite, this is going to get right rid of it really, really quickly. I find cellulite, even the most dimply, terrible thighs that I myself am guilty of having, if I put a wrap on by the next morning, it is almost completely gone, if not 100% smooth. It just blows me away. That's why you need to take a picture, because you'll wake up in the morning and you almost won't believe it on yourself. It's a first-to-market product, and it's got all natural active ingredients. So you're not putting any toxins on your skin. You're not doing anything to harm you. This is just good quality, great ingredients for you. And the great thing is it's only available through an It Works independent distributor. So through the person that invited you on this call is the only way you can get it. You can't go down to the corner shop and go pick one up to get these great results. So that's going to ensure that you're getting top quality product. You know that if you're purchasing it through an It Works independent distributor, you've got fresh product coming and you're going to get great results. And they're going to help work with you to make sure you get the best results possible. So these are some other before and after pictures that are just incredible. And actually, Louise, do you want to talk about these ones since you were the one?
Yeah, sure. So these are pictures that we've taken, these here. This is actually one of our distributors, so you can see even the texture of her skin just was completely different and so much smoother after she'd wrapped. This was one of my friends, and she just couldn't believe it. Her trousers were just so loose for her after she'd done this wrap. And this is my other half, Tosin. So after 3 wraps, the result on his belly was absolutely incredible. So yeah, I mean, everyone's thinking, oh, do they work? And, you know, there's so many pictures, but, you know, people are skeptical and people do think that people have photoshopped pictures, but I can hand on heart on my kids' lives say that I took these pictures here, and this is one of our distributors' pictures. So I know that they are completely real. And and absolutely they do work. But like Megan said, water is really key. Some people don't drink enough water while they're using the wraps, and I found that is absolutely key when doing them.
It really is. Yeah, absolutely. Get you to flip to the next one. So it's affordable and fun. If you think of the other alternatives to wearing the wrap, or as you can see, the facial applicator that just looks lovely. If you'd ever like to scare your neighbors on Halloween, that's the way to do it. You can go for Botox. Very, very costly, and it's not going to last. You can go for liposuction. Extremely painful. There's nothing fun about that. Or shapewear is the other alternative. Shapewear is great. I'm guilty. I've purchased some. It is very expensive. And the problem with it is, as soon as you take it off, you're all still there. You've still got the little ripples and dimples and all those things that you've been trying to hide up. So this is a way that you are going to get those results that are lasting, and that when you take off your shaper for the end of the evening, it's not still there. We have so much fun with this product. I have facial parties all the time. Quite often, my girlfriends come over for a movie, and we do a little spa night and wear our tummy wraps when we've all overindulged a little bit over Christmas. Or it's just a fun, really simple way to do it. If you're doing this at home by yourself, after you have a shower or a bath, it's awesome to put on your wrap or put on your facial and just relax and watch a TV show or a movie and kind of have your you time, which is much more enjoyable than the alternatives they show here. So I get you to flip one more. So there's a couple, you're probably wondering, how do I get this product? Now there's a couple ways you can do this, but the way that most people go is to become a loyal customer. You're going to get some incredible perks for becoming a loyal customer. You're going to get wholesale pricing. You're going to have the opportunity to win or to earn something called perk points, which gets you free product. And you're going to get access to our It Works community, which has all kinds of tips and tricks to get the best results, and meal plans and recipes and all kinds of great things. So from now on, although you're going to see results right off of one wrap for the most part, all of these products are shown when it shows the box of body applicators here. It's actually a box of 4. Now they do that for a reason. 1 is a really great sample, but 4 is a full treatment of our wraps. That's going to give you 1 a week per week for a month. It's a month's supply of these. That's going to give you these incredible wow before and after pictures. Some people are a little bit more stubborn, so you really start to see results if you get to the end of that pack, and those are the before and after pictures that are just going to blow your mind. So I really encourage you to get a full box, not just a 1 treatment, and really let your body do the work and see those great results. So on the left here, you're going to see a box of the Ultimate Body Applicator, so that's 4 wraps, and you can see the difference in price here between the retail price and then the loyal customer price, which is in bold here. It's a big savings you're going to get for this. Now, the only condition to become a loyal customer is that you're going to sample our products once a month for 3 months. There's really, really no extra commitment to that. If you do that, they're going to completely waive the $50 membership fee to sign up for the loyal customer program and get access to that great pricing. So you're never going to have to pay that as long as you try 1 product a month for free for 3 months. Now, there's no minimum product spend. The wraps are our most expensive product. You can get a package 1 month with a whole bunch of stuff in it. The next month, you can get just a bottle of defining gel, which is the product on your right here. So our defining gel, I get lots of people ask, do you need to have the defining gel to make the wraps work? Well, no, absolutely not. But it's a very similar ingredient list to what's in the wraps, but this is what you could use every day. We call this liquid gold in our business because you can use it from your jawline all the way down, and this fixes everything. It's really great for the smoothing, for the cellulite, and it's a great daily moisturizer. You need very, very little of the defining gel to get great results off of it, and you rub it in really well. The more you rub it in, the better your results. So if you pair that with the wraps in your first month, that you wrap, say, every Sunday, and then you use your defining gel every day or even twice a day in between, your results are going to be absolutely incredible. I really recommend, at least for your first month, trying them together, but I would never go without my defining gel. it is also, I've got it. It was one of the first things I packed in my suitcase to go to Florida, because it is great if you ever have a little bit too much sunshine too. Very, very soothing. So, and you can see the retail price and the loyal customer price again is quite a dramatic discount there. So go ahead to the next one, sorry. We also have a really great skincare line. So on the top left here, these are our facial applicators that I spoke about. These are a facelift in a cloth. You wear it the same way. You have a clean face. You're just going to lay it on top and relax for 45 minutes. Take it off, rub in the lotion that's left, and you're going to wake up the next morning and see some lifting. You're going to see a big difference if you have any type of wrinkles, crow's feet on the corner of your eyes. You're also going to notice it's great for actually any skin type. I personally have quite oily skin, and I was really concerned that it would be too moisturizing for me. And it's really soothing on my skin as well. So it's not causing any breakouts, nothing like that. I'll whip through the other products on here too, but they are all just top quality skincare products. We have a cleanser. Our cleanser is really clean rinsing. It's not one that when you finish with it, you're going to feel like your face is tight or anything like that. It just feels clean, like you've taken off the day, which is really great. The Stretch Mark and Moisturizing Body Cream is incredible if you are expecting or if you have quite a bit of stretch marks on your stomach. The wraps are also going to help with that quite a bit, but this is great if you need a little added boost. The Hydrating Toner is probably one of my favorites from the skincare line. It's got no alcohol in it, so it's not going to dry out your skin. It's actually a really great thing. If you are going to wrap, say, on your tummy, to do a spritz of the toner beforehand, it's going to help clean your skin and open up those pores so it's ready to accept the wrapped in, and it really ramps up those results. We have the Prevent Age and Repair Age, which are both moisturizers, one for day, one for night. And then the Something to Smile About Lip and Eye Cream. You just need a very little bit of this, and you can put it on any wrinkle areas that you have, and you're going to see a really dramatic difference within not a very long time with those. If you pair that with the facial applicators, if you're looking to get a bit of a facelift, by the end of a couple of weeks, your friends won't even recognize you. Everyone will be wondering if you've gone in and gotten some Botox or something else. So, and again, all of those products you're going to receive at quite a discount at the loyal customer price. So the other option we have is if you're interested in a bit more than the loyal customer program, if you're thinking, wow, these are some really great products, and you know, maybe I have a couple friends that would be interested in becoming loyal customers. I think I should join the party. I think I should look into selling this and creating an income with it. So we have 3 really simple steps to success in this business. If you do these, you will be successful. And actually, we have a guarantee that I'll tell you about as well, which is really great. So step 1 is to join the party. You're going to purchase your business builder kit. This comes with a box of 4 wraps, so it's going to get you started with that. You're also going to sign up for, I really recommend, an 80BB auto ship. You're not going to pay for that today. You're going to pay for that a month from your sign up date. This is going to ensure that you're going to get all of your bonuses. This is also going to ensure that you have product on hand and coming to you a month from now, because this stuff flies off the shelf. Now, if you're able, I really recommend looking into one of the add-on booster packs with your initial order, because quite honestly, in your first party or 2, or not even before you get to a party, you're going to sell out of your initial 4 wraps, and you're going to need more. So this is a great way to save on shipping and to get some more product at a really great cost. So we have the big booster pack, which is in the top right here. That's going to come with 8 boxes of body applicators, 3 boxes of facials, the cleanser, the toner, and the defining gel. So this is enough to do a good couple parties. Now you're going to make wrap cash back on this, so you're going to make your money back pretty quickly. Now, if that booster pack is just a little bit out of reach for you financially, we also have a mini booster. Now, the mini booster is only available the day you sign up. After you click accept on your agreement form, you can never get this one again because it's such a good deal. So I would say most people get the mini booster pack, and this is going to give you 2 additional boxes of wraps, a box of facials, the cleanser, and the defining gel. So that's going to get you through probably your first 2 parties, which will help make you enough wrap cash that when you run out again, you can easily restock with that, which is great. And then we go on to step 2 of our steps to success. Step 2 is to wrap free. So if you have 4 friends who would like to buy the product as a customer and become a loyal customer with you, you're going to get $120 in free product. So you can use that for anything you'd like, for the skincare, for anything. But most people use it for the wraps because, again, they're going to be flying off your shelves like crazy. The other thing you're going to also get is for life, not even your first 4, but every 2 loyal customers you get for life, you're going to get something called an applicator reward, which is going to give you a really heavily discounted box of wraps. So you're never going to have to buy them if you continually get those loyal customers at full cost, which is really, really great. I challenge you, if you're going to sign up today, that you should actually try and get your 4 loyal customers before your kit even comes in the mail. These people are all going to want your wraps when you start showing them some before and after pictures that maybe some of your upline or some of your friends have taken. So I think that's a really great challenge that is so doable for you. And step 3 is guarantee. If you, within your first 60 days now, have 3 friends who join this business with you and sign up 2 loyal customers each, It Works is going to guarantee you $500 on your commission checks. So there's really no risk. If you think that you can find the 4 loyal customers and you have 3 friends who might want to do this with you, easy, guaranteed. You'll actually find if you do finish these steps of success, quite often you'll end up ahead of that as well. So really, really, yeah, no risk to get into this if you're looking to build your business and grow it quite quickly. So flip to the next one. So It Works has a philosophy that they're probably never going to give you a car. They're never going to give you a bonus of a fancy vacation. You're not going to get those kind of perks. Their bonuses come in cold hard cash. They really believe that they want to help you get out of debt. So they're going to give you the money, and if you want to go take that to buy a car, great. But they're going to give you the money to do as you choose with it, so that you can, we can all be debt-free and just live this life of freedom, which is such a great thing about them. They announce new bonuses and promotions all the time. We're actually coming up to, as I mentioned, in Florida, this big conference I'm meeting Louise, so both of them, at, that they announce their big promotions every year. So now is actually a really great time to get in the business. If you were to sign up today, your kit would arrive just as we're starting our conference. And you're going to want that in your hands when these big promotions start being announced. So you can just hit the ground running. It's really incredible how they help us grow our business with the things that they throw out to us every January. So get you to flip to the next one. So this is what I call the fun meter. This is our average monthly distributor earnings by rank. Now, bear with me, this is in US dollars, so that's what I'm going to talk in today. I also am Canadian, so I don't work in US dollars, so it's not correct for me either, but we're going to go with it until, because this is what we have to work with here. So there's really no guesswork. When you get into this business, I invite you to think of 2 things. Why do you want to do this? What is your goal? And what rank would you like to be at? So how much money would you like to make every single month with It Works? And you need to share that with the person that you sign up with. They're going to give you a map and help you get there step by step. So I'm going to take you through what some of these ranks are, just so you have a ballpark idea where you should shoot for along the chart. So as a distributor, you've just signed up, you're going to make an average of $71, 71 US dollars on your commission check per month. The first level up is executive. $309 every month. This is going to help you pay off your car payment every month, or a chunk of your car payment. This is going to be a really nice night out with the hubby every month, with a babysitter and with a nice dinner and a movie and that kind of fun. The next one up is Ruby, $599 per month, US dollars per month. This could be paying off a big chunk of debt every month. This could be paying off your credit card, way faster than you'd ever be able to before. The next one up is Emerald, $1,121 per month. That could be a good chunk of your mortgage payment, if not all your mortgage payment, depending on the house. That could help a substantial amount in your household. Diamond, $1,910 per month. That could be a couple more vacations a year with your family. That could be covering all your daycare costs if you still have to go to work. The next one is Double, over $6,000 US per month. This one is near and dear to my heart. This was the level that I quit my job. This was the level that I was able to stay home and have complete freedom over my time once I hit Double Diamond. Triple diamond, $10,541 per month. You're getting pretty comfortable here. You can travel. You can, maybe upgrade to a bigger house. You can really start to dream a little bit bigger. Presidential diamond, this is the level that I currently sit at, is just under $17,000 per month. This is when a lot of people start to think about, we don't call it retiring in this business, we call it rewiring their husbands. So this is when, maybe they don't have to work as hard. In the town that I live in, it's a very common thing that a lot of the men work away in the oil fields. So they are gone for 2 weeks and home for a week, and that's a really tough thing on a family. So at this level, this is where the husbands can start to think of, no, maybe I could do something closer to home so I can tuck my babies into bed every night. Or you can just dream huge on this. The last one here is Ambassador Diamond. It's just under $32,000 per month. We have one Ambassador Diamond outside of the United States in the entire world. So we have one in Canada. She is my immediate upline, so she is here to help and guide us through this. But there is so much room for every one of you to pick the spot that you want to be on this chart, and we can help you get there. There's such a great team, especially out there, that's ready to guide and help you, and there's no dream too crazy, is there, Louise?
There's not, no.
And every time you think you found one that's too crazy, you're going to dream a little bit bigger a month later. So it's a really cool thing that this business allows us to do.
I'm glad you said that, Megan, because I know Carol's listening to this, and every time she's charting, she's like, will you stop with the one I'm on?
No, never. Exactly. It's a great thing that you can even imagine some of these things. So I'll get you to flip to the next one, which actually
I think as well, just while we're on this slide, one thing that I'd say to people is that this is, because everybody that's new, we always think that everybody understands what we understand, and this average monthly commissions is purely commissions from the company. This is not your wrap cash as well. So some people are earning a lot more money in wrap cash as well as then the commissions that come on top of it, which is great. So just thought I'd pop that in there.
Absolutely. Wrap cash is a great thing to show up to a party and know that, if you've got 5 wrapping guests, you have made your night's worth. You've made a good amount of money. You've covered the sitter. You've covered all your costs without being out of pocket and hoping someone buys something just from your wrap cash from a party. So that's a really great thing. I know lots of people that save it up in their wrap cash jar, and do something really fun with it at the end of every year. So just kind of touching on what we said on the last one, it really comes down to what's your choice. You can really choose to shrink your dreams to match what you currently make, because it's really tough when you've been locked into a certain income cap to dream much bigger than that. You have to have realistic dreams so you don't get yourself into debt. Or you can choose to grow your income. Now, I've obviously chosen that I'm going to grow my income so that I can keep dreaming bigger. My dream board just gets a little bit crazier every time I put it together, and It Works has allowed me to do that. It's been a really fun thing for myself and for my family, just to be able to dream as big and crazy as I want and know that I can get there. So I really invite you to think about, what is your choice going to be? Shrink your dreams or grow your income. So I'm not sure if there is one more. But it really comes down to, there's 2 choices after this webinar. If you're interested in just trying these products as a loyal customer, I invite you to chat to the person who got you on here, and they will hook you up and get your wraps shipped off to you. So you're going to have them in not very much time, so you can start to help yourself with those New Year's resolutions. Or if you're interested in joining our team, please let us know. Let the person who got you on here know, and we can set you up to make sure that your first couple weeks are really, really successful and that you are ready for these big promotions that are coming up shortly. Let you take over there, Louise. I know you've got a couple more.
So I've got a few more slides here. So this is just a bit of a background. A lot of people, when they're choosing their teams, want to know what they're getting into, because I know we've got quite a few people that have inquired about joining our team that have done other opportunities like this before and haven't got very far. And what a lot of people have said is that it really came down to the support that they didn't get. And I think one thing, the feedback that we've had from people is that it's the complete opposite. And I think Megan will probably vouch for that as well, with just how much support there is here and out in Canada as well, for people that join. And my partner and I have ran a training company for 8 years, and we do all sorts of things from team building events to NLP courses, sales training, leadership training, public speaking training, you name it. We do it and we help people improve performance. So what we share with the team is tips and tricks to be able to improve performance in your own business starting out in something like this, which is just brilliant to be able to share all of the things that we've shared with our corporate clients with our team to help you all grow and learn and develop. So that's kind of a little bit about us. We've been going 5 months in our team and we've got an open market, and this is what really excites me. I've been offered, I think my friends are laugh at me because they know that they've tried to introduce me to other network marketing opportunities before, and I always have said no. But this was different for a number of reasons. One, the product really resonated with me because it's all natural products, and that's really important to me. And the other thing was about the fact that we have an open market here in the UK, and we've trained different multi-level marketing companies in the past, and we've seen lots of opportunities go our way. And there was just something about this opportunity that really resonated with me. And with the open market, I just thought I've got to give it a go. And then when I got to Diamond in 4 months, it was no, we absolutely have got such an opportunity in this country that we can really keep going. In our team, we have weekly online training. So every other week, Megan and I have got our training planned for this week coming up, and then for when we get back from conference. So Megan's going to be coming on our weekly training calls, which is fantastic. And there's coaching and support available every day. We've got a private Facebook group that all of our team join into, and you can ask any question in there. You get support, and pretty much there's somebody available 24 hours a day. If it's not me staying up till crazy o'clock answering questions, then it'll be somebody in Canada, or there's just always somebody that's around to help, which is just great. We help you create a Facebook page so that you can start promoting yourself online. We give you simple formulas to model success. So for those of you starting out thinking, gosh, what on earth do I do? I've never done anything like this. We teach you strategies of how you can grow your business, which I think is really important with people that haven't done this before. And also for people that are joining that already have their business, there's again strategies how you can use this to add on to your business as well. And I think the most important one for a lot of people is the fact that you can do as much or as little as you want. All I will say is that it does get quite addictive because you just feel the buzz, it's just the whole motto at It Works is fun, friendships and freedom, and it really is like that. And it feels like we've got a second family going on here, and it's the It Works family because everybody's just so supportive of each other. It's just untrue. So a bit about our team. And then this is where all of our team are based at the moment. So we're really spread out. And Megan will be looking at this going, I'm touring this soon. but I'm here in Norwich. We've got distributors in Kent, in London, in Hertfordshire, Leicester area, Lincoln, Middlesbrough, Northern Ireland, and I'm probably missed off a few other places as well. But that's the kind of areas that we've got distributors at the moment. So even within our team, we've got loads of different areas that we're about to unlock. So there's massive opportunity. We've got a distributor that just joined up in Belgium. So I know that she's going to really start opening up Belgium as well. And we can sell in Ireland, UK, Ireland, Belgium, France, Netherlands, Sweden, Canada, Australia, and America. And I've even got a few people out in America that are going to sign up in the next few weeks as well. So our business is truly international, and wherever you've got friends, they can join our business. And even one of our distributors has actually gone out to Australia, or he's going tomorrow morning. He's going to Australia for 4 weeks and he's got massive plans to open as a team out in Australia as well. So what's great is that even when you're away on holiday in any of these places and you talk to people, they can join our team and you can grow your business while you're enjoying yourself away just by talking to somebody. So such a fantastic opportunity. This one I've put in because so many people say, how much time do I need? You could do something in 10 minutes a day, in 15 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, an hour a day. Some people, this is their full-time job. They spend 4 or 8 hours a day. Some people might spend 4 hours a week and do a wrap party. Other people might focus on social media marketing, going face-to-face through their existing clientele if they're a salon owner or a hairdresser or a Zumba instructor or a personal trainer. There's so many ways that you can market this business, and it's really about what fits around your kind of lifestyle. And also, if you let us know how much money you're looking to earn, we can, like Megan said, give you a map on how you're going to get there and how you're going to build that to start really earning residual income, and also your wrap cash as well. So you can really work around whatever it is that you want to work around. And this is just a little bit about network marketing. Some people come to us and say, oh, what's all that about? And it's really actually quite simple. Network marketing is also known as multi-level marketing, and it's a system for marketing and distributing products like the It Works body applicators, the defining gel, and all of the skincare products that you've seen. And really, it's about cutting out the middlemen and using the internet and online orders, and it gets shipped to the customers. And this is why network marketing is the kind of social business model and the model of the 21st century. And you'll hear people like Robert Kiyosaki completely endorsing network marketing opportunities, and Warren Buffett, Donald Trump. All of those people really back the whole network marketing strategy, because it is really a strategy of the future. And how do we get paid? Products basically go through our business, and you basically get paid for that referral, but you get paid over and over again. So anytime somebody orders through you, you're going to always get that commission and that residual income. So it just starts growing and growing and growing. And I guarantee people that stick in this business for the next year will be sitting here going, oh my God, what just happened? And I know there's a few people actually on the call tonight that are in the team already. And, I've got people in my team that were stay-at-home mums. I've got people in my team that had, really well-paid jobs. I've got people in my team that were working part-time, people that had their own businesses. There's a real mix. And one of my top leaders in our team in the UK was a stay-at-home mum, and she had no experience like this before. And she's absolutely storming it in Northern Ireland. And so, literally, you can start this and have the strategies of success, and you can learn so quickly. What I love about this is you can be a pro pretty much in a day and understand what it is that you need to share with people, because most people ask the same questions. Do they work? How long do they last? And we've got tools for that. We've got a product coach, which really helps us to answer questions as well, which is great. So these are the kind of things that you want to consider. If you no longer want to trade your time for money, and this was my real biggie, was I was going to work, and whilst I was earning an incredible amount of money from my customers and my clients and big corporate companies, every time I went to work, I would get money. When I was at home with my kids, I didn't get paid. So it's a catch-22, because I could earn an incredible amount of money in a month, but if I wanted to take 2 weeks off, I wouldn't get paid a penny. So, for me, it's about, if I build this business up to a point, I'm not only helping myself, but I'm helping loads of other people at the same time. And really, everybody that's in the business right now kind of has no option but to grow, because we're growing this business at the rate of knots, that we're really helping other people build their businesses too. So people that stick around, I'm pretty sure will do really well, and in a year's time be sitting here going, oh my God, what just happened? The other thing that you might want to consider is if you want freedom and flexibility. And again, that was a big one for me. And the next thing there is a business in a box. What business can you start for £96 and virtually get your money back straight away? I think the quickest person that's sold 4 apps and made her money back straight away was a Zumba instructor, and that was in about 10 minutes. I personally made my money back in 2 days. So it's really varied in terms of, who's made their money back in a certain amount of time. But there's a business in a box. We've got online training. We've got the training and support in the team. So there's always help and support. And the other thing that I think is really important is getting paid what you're worth. So many people say to me, oh, I'm in a job that I hate. It's mundane. I don't get anything out of it. It's not really my purpose. It's not really my calling, whatever it is. And I don't get paid what I'm worth. Well, with It Works, you have an opportunity to get paid what you're worth. And I'm not going to lie, it's not going to grow overnight, but you can get to some of these amazing ranks in a few months. And if you keep working at it, it can grow and it can grow and it can grow. And you get to choose who you work with. I'm now working with such a fantastic group of people. I'm being reconnected with friends that I haven't seen for a long time, like my friend in Belgium who signed up last night. We're being reconnected with people, and we're choosing who we work with, and it's just great. And you don't need a huge network. I think Carol, who's up in Northern Ireland, has proved you don't need a huge network, and you don't have to be a Zumba instructor with, hundreds of people coming through your fitness classes every week, because you can build a business without a huge network, and you can build a business with a huge network. So it really can work either way. And you can turn an expense into an income, take charge of your financial future, and the network marketing industry is about to explode. And I think it already is. So Megan talked about her taking the leap of faith earlier on when she joined the business, and that's exactly what I did. I knew that I wanted to be over here. I knew I wanted to spend more time with my kids. I knew I still wanted my training company to run. I knew all of the things that I wanted, but I was over here, and I made the jump and I took the leap of faith. And it's ultimately where do you want to be? And we always say this to people is if it's important to you, you'll find a way. And if it's not, you'll find an excuse. And it's harsh but true. Because I know a lot of people see opportunities like this and they let other people talking in their ear influence them to maybe not do it or start finding excuses themselves if they've not got the time or they've not got the money or whatever else it might be, or I think I'll try in a couple of months' time or whatever it might be. But if it is important to you, excuse me, and if your why, which is what Megan talked about earlier on, is strong enough, you'll also find a way. And I think a lot of us that are in the business have got real passion, real purpose for what it is we want It Works to do with our life, that it really does kind of make you go towards it and really want to make you reach your goal, which I think is really important as well. And this I actually stole from our ambassador Diamond's Facebook a couple of weeks ago. And I'm just going to have a quick water. I love this because I saw this on her Facebook and I thought I've got to use this. And what she wrote on there was really, really similar to me because she was a teacher before she joined It Works. And so I should have looked past this opportunity because I was a career woman. And I'm losing my voice. And some people might have said that they should have looked past the opportunity because they didn't have the money, or they should have looked past the opportunity for another reason. And I would probably have laughed if my friends had told me 2 years ago that I would be sitting here doing this webinar today, telling people about body wraps and defining gel and skincare products. I probably would have laughed at them. And I could have given every excuse under the sun to Lindsay the day that we were talking about me joining the business and said, I run my own business. I don't have time for this. I've got 2 kids. There's no way that I can join this business, but I did. And in 4 months, I hit Diamond. And, it just goes to show that anything is possible. So it's kind of your choice. Should, would, could, and did. So this is what I'd say is go back to the person that introduced you, like Megan said. Have a chat with them. Let them know what your why is for joining the business. Let them know when you want to join. Do you want to join today? Do you want to join later? And let them know how much money you want to earn so we can start planning your map of how you're going to get there. This is me and my other half, Tosin. If you don't have the person's details that introduce you to the webinar today or the replay, if you're watching this on replay, then give me a call or text or send me an email or go onto the website and there's live chat on there as well. So my telephone number is 07714 291 926. Feel free to pop me a text and I'll connect you with the person that introduced you to the webinar. Or send me an email, or if you head over to www.ultimatebodywrap.co.uk, you can head over to that website and there is a live chat. So if you want to chat to me on there, you can. And again, we can put you in touch with the person that introduced you to this webinar. And I love this. Never put off until tomorrow what you can do today, because if you enjoy it today, you can do it again tomorrow. And what I really see with It Works about being able to do it again tomorrow is being able to introduce someone else to this. You could be the person inviting people onto this webinar. And I can't tell you enough how much joy it brings me when I hear distributors telling me just how much this has changed their life, even from a confidence point of view to how much money they're making, to how them feeling like they've got a purpose in life after being at home with children. And it really does fill my heart. And it, some days I sit at home and I have tears rolling down my eyes because of, what a difference you feel that you're making to other people. And you guys can all do that as well. Even if you're stay-at-home mums or your mums on maternity leave wanting to go back to work or not wanting to go back to work because you don't want to, or whether this is about you introducing this into your business, even the amount of people you can make a difference to of looking good and feeling good. I've had people cry at their wrap results because they were just so delighted that, they've got the results that they've got. And, I just think that moves everybody when you just see how much it means to somebody. So there you go back to the person that brought you onto the webinar. Thank you so much for all joining us, and if you've got any questions, please feel free to pop them in the question field. I'm just checking, I don't think there are any. We've covered quite a lot in the webinar from what people have asked before. But if you've got any questions as we play the music at the end, please pop them on there and we'll make sure they get answered. Otherwise, thank you, Megan, for joining us again. And thank you, everybody else, for joining the call.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Shine bright like a diamond.